Well, help me by giving me your first and last name and information so they could write you a criminal citation and let you go.
What happens if I don't give you my name?
Then I'm going to book you into the jail. Go ahead and jump in here. So understand, you were lawfully detained. Okay.
No, I'm not. You're missing the mark, man. It's no different than them saying if I was black and they don't want me in there.
Okay, boss.
It's the same thing. It's a right.
Leave
my camera alone. Don't take off my camera, please.
What is a good address for you?
That's all you get. You get my first and last name and my date of birth.
Do you have a phone number that I could write down?
No.
Okay.
I'm identifying.
Do you currently live in Arizona?
I'm identifying right there.
Okay. Back to my car, okay? I'm going to write you a citation for criminal trespassing, and I'm going to release you. Do you have any questions, sir?
Well, are you ready for the lawsuit? What's up, Patter fam? Well, this is an update on what's going on with the Maricopa, Arizona case. I appreciate everybody that's, shown support. Hold on a second. That has shown support and called in, posted on Facebook. I mean, it's got quite a reaction.
Disgusting video. And in it, you have a costume-wearing clown by the name of Burnias.
People aren't very happy with the fact that they're trampling over rights. The funny thing is that the library didn't even have any signs saying no audio recording, no video recording. I think it's more worried about video. No video recording of patrons or anything like that. And their own statute doesn't even say that. They're just stretching and bending it into something that it's not. So for all the trolls who go, well, you're breaking the law and you're not following the rules and blah, blah, blah. Their own rules don't even say that. The state statute that they're reciting has nothing to do with the public going in there recording. The onus is on the employees not to disclose private records of the people that go in there and utilize the library. So if, let's say Donald Trump goes in there and gets a book, we can't walk in behind him and go, what did he check out? What was the book? They can't disclose that legally. This has absolutely nothing to do with somebody walking in there and taking a picture or a video in a public library. We can take pictures of whatever's in the library. We can take pictures of the architecture, of the floor, of the employees, of the patrons that may be walking by. All that stuff is totally legal. It's nothing illegal about it. They can't make an ordinance against it. It is a public library. I don't know why people that are trolls have such a hard time understanding the concept. But if you start letting the government dictate what's legal as far as public forums and all this, well beyond the scope of what that means, then you might as well not have a right. Because eventually it's going to creep out to the parks, the sidewalk, to anywhere you can think of, and people just go, well, this is limited. It's over here is limited. This part of the city is a limited public forum. This part of the sidewalk is limited because it's within this part of a courthouse area. Limited. Yeah, come on, guys. Use some self-autonomy here. I mean, it's a damn public library. If you're doing something so sensitive in a public library that you can't possibly fathom somebody seeing you read it or look at it or whatever it is, you probably shouldn't be in a public damn library. So it's a clear violation of the First Amendment for what they did. But I'm going to give you guys a nice little tidbit here in this video of some body cam footage from, I believe it's Burnias, the one that arrested me, badge number 443 with the Maricopa, Arizona Police Department. But I wanted to just, for the people that wanted to know what's going on with the case a little more in depth, this video is for you. Like I said, I'm going to throw in a badge cam video for you. I have a lot of video. I'm going to be posting more of it on my Patreon, which the links will be below. And also for my channel members, which the link will be below as well. If you guys are wanting to help, wanting to support, wanting to get more detailed into this scenario, and as well as others that I'm working on, kindly join Patreon or the channel membership. It's much appreciated. And I will be putting things on there that will never be on YouTube due to the haters, and also just, there's some things that are more sensitive and more intimate that I will share on there that are for people that actually support what I'm doing. So, couple little more talking points. Excuse me. My original court date was on March 15th, 2023 for going down to Maricopa. So I was traveling from my audit in Colorado at Sheridan, Colorado, where they're screwing up as well. There'll be more to follow on that story coming up. But I was going to go south and then determine if I'm going to go back toward Texas or go back toward Arizona if I had to show up in person. So what I did was I filed a motion to appear telephonically. I filed that motion and I didn't hear back. There wasn't updated on the website, or I didn't get any correspondence. So I actually called the court the day before my court date, and I found out the motion was indeed granted. So I didn't have to show up in court personally. I could do it over the phone, but they misspelled my email, which is why I didn't know that the motion was granted. So lesson learned there, guys. Always call in if you submit something to the court and you don't know if they got it or not or whatever. Call in and verify, because I would have drove all the way to Arizona to find out that I could have just appeared via telephone. So I filed that motion as well as not to have to appear until it goes to trial, which I don't know if it's going to go to trial or not. There's so many things that I've found that are problems with this whole case. I mean, beyond the First Amendment violation, the Fourth Amendment violation, there's some problems in Maricopa, for real. So once again, thanks to all the people that called in to the police department and probably other facilities. There's a video for my patrons and my channel members that I think you will get a kick out of. We had a veteran call in, and he wasn't too happy. Officer Burnias has problems as well. Burnias, I got his oath of office he took on November 9th, 2022, where he swears to uphold the Constitution. I'll put that up on the screen right here. That's his signature. That's him. And, well, I don't know if he understands what the Constitution says and what it entails, but he definitely didn't uphold it when he arrested me. And also, Mr. Burnias has problems with use of force. Excuse me. He's been suspended multiple times and has received training because of his disciplinary training because of his actions. He's been reprimanded, put on probation in the department. So he's I think he tasered people excessively before. That's what EOC means. Electrical, I forgot what it says, but EOC basically means a taser. So, yeah, Burnias has some problems with judgment. Corporal Donnie Burnias, number 443. So you can take a look at his disciplinary record, which I've also put up there. But during my arraignment, the judge said a couple of things that were kind of notable. One, that I am not entitled to counsel from the state, so I'm not entitled to a public defender, and also I'm not entitled to a jury trial. The Sixth Amendment of the Bill of Rights, and then the third article of the Constitution, anyone accused of a crime is entitled to a trial by a jury of their peers. For some reason, that has went away in a lot of the courts across the country, where they have deemed that if the sentence isn't severe enough, that it doesn't qualify for a jury trial or for a public defender. And I wonder who made those decisions. I wonder if the people that made those decisions ever spent a month in prison or jail or whatever you want to call it. I wonder if they've spent time I wonder if they realize the impact that even a day in jail has on somebody's life. It's not a light situation. So to go, well, it's underneath this amount of time. His maximum sentence is only 6 months. His maximum fine's only, you know, let's say $500 or whatever. I don't know what it is in my case, but you know, it's a third degree charge. It's not going to result in 20 years in prison. But nevertheless, that's still a significant amount of time. You know, it's not to be treated lightly. And who is somebody else to take away your rights because they feel it's not a significant enough punishment to justify having a jury trial? I think underneath the Constitution, it pretty much says any criminal proceeding. So even if you could face 1 second in a you know, detainment in a facility, jail or prison or otherwise, that's still your freedom being taken from you. And if you want to have a right to a jury by a trial by a jury of your peers, you should have the right to it. So we're going to look into that a little deeper. But right now, as it sits, I'm entitled to a bench trial, which just basically means the judge looks at all the evidence and makes a decision himself. So, you know, more to come on that. So for anybody that's able to make it to the courthouse itself that wants to show support, I will be appearing via telephone. The next court date I have is on April 26th at 1 p.m. Arizona time, which I believe is Mountain Standard Time, but double check. But anyway, 1 p.m. on April 26, 2023. And also you may be able to ask the court if you're allowed to record what happens in the court. So they'll probably put me on a speakerphone or something to that effect to where people could hear me. And that's going to be the pre-trial conference, which, you know, that's usually when the district attorney or whatever prosecutor will come and offer you a deal of some type. So, you know, but there's just so many problems. So even on the citation that I received from Officer Burnias, the complainant is a person named C. Nolasco, and I don't even know who that is. Like, I can't find that person's name anywhere on the website. It's definitely not the name of the officer who arrested me, because his name is Burnias. So they biffed that as well. Like, I don't understand who this C. Nolasco, badge number 1721 even is, who's listed on my citation there. So it's Nolasco. Don't know who that person is. So yeah, it just it shows a lot, man. One other thing real quick, guys, is even their FOIA request portal is corrupt. Let me explain what I mean. So when you go to file a FOIA request online with the city of Maricopa, Arizona, they actually have a disclaimer when you request the records online that says, it's unbelievable, but it says, by getting these records, you promise to release the city of any liability from the release of these records. So in essence, what they're saying is, we'll give you the evidence of us doing wrong only if you promise not to sue us with this evidence. That is corruption to the core. So they're basically holding your public record hostage unless you agree to not hold them liable for what may be obtained from that record. Wow. So obviously I didn't go for that. I just made my records request directly with the FOIA officer and didn't use their portal. And I said, I don't want to use your portal at all. So I'm not agreeing to that. But that just shows you one of the pitfalls of a corrupt government. You should never have to agree to not hold someone liable to get a public record. There's more, guys. There's so much more that I'm discovering. I guarantee I'm a different kettle of fish than what they've probably dealt with. And there's, you know, a lot of people, you know, the trolls are like, oh, what are you going to do? Are you just looking for clicks and views and you're not really going to do it? Brother, I'm telling you, I'm not that person. I'm a different type of dude. So we're definitely going to be going in, so to speak, on this one. So I've been waiting to get a court transcript or audio recording of my initial arraignment. I have not been able to obtain that yet. I keep calling and leaving messages to make sure that the record is even available, and then how to get it. I haven't heard back. So that's where we're at right now. But like I said, if you guys want to show up on the 26th, if you're anywhere around Maricopa, Arizona, that's fine. It's 1 p.m. I won't physically be there, like I said, but I'll be able to do it over the phone. But just to show up, just to be supportive would be appreciated. And you guys can always drop me a video or whatever, and you know, I'll put it up there, or something. If people do show up, I'll put it on my channel and give you guys some recognition for it. So without further ado, here's the body cam video from Burnias. More to come. Appreciate you guys watching, listening. Thank you for being a supporter. And I'll keep you guys updated. More videos to come. We got some cool stuff that has nothing to do with this case. We got other stuff. But anyway, for now, shalom, shalom.
Hi, sir. No, you're fine. Go ahead and record.
Oh, yeah. Hey, how are you? Can you get your name and badge number?
Yeah, my name is Officer Burnias, 443.
Is there a reason you're running my plate?
Yes, this is a traffic stop. You're not parked properly, so we need to see your identification, registration, and insurance, please. Thank you so much.
I love it. So
Yeah.
how would I park this?
I don't know. That's
What's the
okay.
statute?
Listen to what I'm telling you.
I'm listening.
This is a traffic stop. Can you please
You
provide
didn't
your?
pull me over. This is actually
This is red and
I
blue
was
lights,
not
right?
driving.
Doesn't matter. This is your vehicle. It's parked in property.
You're stopping a vehicle that's already parked. Give it a parking ticket.
Sounds good. Can I have your driver's license, please?
What is your name and badge number?
Officer Alaska, badge number 1721.
So you're so-called pulling me over because I'm illegally parked?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And what violation can you tell me that is?
It's illegally parked. That's
What-
why.
what's
It's
the code?
improperly parked.
This is an RV.
Okay, listen.
I couldn't park straight here.
Okay. Okay. So,
So have
can
you
you move
ever
it?
stopped a large
Can you
vehicle
can you
before?
move it? Can you move it?
If it made me, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Cool. Is there anything you need from us?
I need you to stop harassing me for
I'm
not
not.
doing anything.
I'm not harassing you, sir.
absolutely
I am simply just
No,
educating you
you're not
on the
educating me.
parking
You
space.
came here to target me.
No, not at all.
Because I was in there
No,
recording.
You're good. You're good. So just so you know, the staff inside this building are trespassing you from entering this building.
They can't legally trespass me.
They
I have-
can.
I have
they
not
can.
committed a crime.
They can.
They
okay?
cannot. I have a
They
First
can.
Amendment right
I agree. I
walk
agree. You
in
do.
there and record. I
You
didn't
do.
cause a disturbance.
You do.
I wasn't yelling.
It doesn't
I wasn't
matter.
bothering anybody.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
It doesn't
If they
matter.
said they wanted to kick me out because I'm black, would you enforce that?
No, because that's unconstitutional.
This is unconstitutional.
Yes. So
Have you heard of the freedom of press, the
Yes.
First Amendment of the Constitution?
Absolutely.
Well, then that
Absolutely,
makes
sir.
this unconstitutional.
Listen to what I'm telling you, okay?
If their reason for kicking me out is because I'm recording, that's unconstitutional because they're violating my freedom of press.
They don't need to have a reason.
They
okay?
have a reason.
No,
they don't like
They
that
don't need
recording.
to have a reason.
They can't
okay?
just arbitrarily
Well,
kick a
it
member of the
doesn't
public
matter.
out of a public place because they
yes, they can.
feel like it.
Yes, they can.
No, the
yes,
hell they
yes,
can't.
Yes, they can, sir.
This
so
is America.
Anyways, yes, it is. God bless America, right?
So if
with
somebody doesn't like me, they can just say, he can't be in this park. I just don't like it.
Okay.
I just don't like it. What do you do? Well, nothing. I just don't like the guy. I just don't like the way he looks.
They don't need to have a reason.
That's bullshit. You don't know your job.
Okay. Well, can I have your identification,
No.
please? Why not?
Because I haven't broken the law.
Okay. But
I've been out
did they
here
ask you?
peacefully.
Did they ask you to leave?
I've been out here peacefully.
Okay. Sounds good. Check this out.
I haven't broken not one law.
Okay. That sounds
not
good.
one law.
Is this your vehicle?
I have the right to freedom of press
Yes,
in
you
this
do.
country.
Yes, you do.
I went around
Yeah.
to different places.
Okay.
Quietly filming.
Okay.
That building over there is the city hall.
Sounds good.
I told him that was the most beautiful building and the most beautiful people I ever seen in my life.
Hey,
that
listen.
was my interaction with
Check
them.
this out. I need your identification because the staff inside asked for you to leave. You didn't leave. We got called.
They don't have the right to ask me to leave.
Okay. So would you please provide me
They
with
don't
your
have the right to
identification?
trespass me. They don't have the right to ask me to leave.
So
I didn't break the law.
So understand something. You did.
I didn't break a law.
They
What
asked
law
for,
did
they
no,
asked
they
for you to
didn't.
leave.
I didn't break a law for them to ask me to
Okay.
leave public property.
All right.
here's how it works. If you're on private property, you guys are going to get yourself a lawsuit, I promise you.
Okay.
If you're on private property
Okay.
and somebody tells you to leave, they don't need a reason. They can just say, I don't want you here.
So
if I'm on, listen,
I'm
if
listening.
I'm on public, I do this for a living, brother. I'm a member of the press. I have credentials for this. I do this for real.
Okay.
If I am on public property and they don't like the fact that I'm recording and they tell me you got to leave here, they are violating my First Amendment right, and that's not a legal request on public property. I pay for this. I have part ownership of this. I can walk around and take a picture, a video inside of it calmly and peacefully all I want to.
Okay.
You can't come here and violate that. You can't tell me I can't.
violating that,
You're
man.
trying to.
No, I'm not.
You guys in a roundabout way are saying, look, it would sound silly if we just say, hey, you can't record, so we're going to kick you out. So we're going to do a little dance, and we're going to say, well, since we asked you to leave for a recording, now we're going to kick you out. You can't do that. That'd be like saying you're black. It's the same difference.
So here's the thing. What was your first name,
you
by the
can't
way?
care. I'm not telling you my first name.
Okay, sounds good. The 28, what did it come back to? Who's the RO of the vehicle?
You guys are going to get in a big lawsuit. I'm telling you, you're violating my rights.
Okay.
You came up here with some bogus parking crap because you are annoyed that I'm in there peacefully exercising my First Amendment rights.
I'm sorry, hold on. I'm listening to the radio. I apologize.
And I'm going to need your name and badge number as well. What is it? Boris in 904. Thank you. I always appreciate when officers do identify properly.
You're fine.
Some of them do that right here, right?
I copy. Cool. So check this out, sir. What I'm going to ask for you is to leave the premise, okay? So that's what we're going to
I was leaving when you came up. I'm not trying to be here all day. I'm not trying to bother people. I'm just here to exercise my rights.
Give me a minute. I'll be back, okay? I'm sure you're not going to go anywhere, but... Beauty. The A-team bus?
You got it, brother.
That's awesome.
I ain't getting on no plane handle.
Hey, so check this out. The staff asked you to leave, okay? Whether you agree with that or not, that's besides the point, okay? So you were asked to leave earlier. You failed to do so, okay? Which is trespassing.
It does not work that way. They have to have a legal reason.
They don't have to have a reason.
Sir, I'm telling you, on public property, you can't just tell somebody to leave because you don't like the color of their shoes, or you don't like the hat they're wearing, or anything
check this
like
out.
that. It doesn't work that way.
I'm going to read the statute for you so you have a little bit of education.
Brother, I
let me read it.
studied
Let me read it to you, okay? So criminal trespassing in third degree, which is what the crime that you're being committed, okay?
That they're accusing me of.
Yeah, absolutely. A person commits criminal trespassing in third degree by knowingly entering or remaining unlawfully on any real property.
Unlawfully.
After a reasonable request to leave by law enforcement officer as well. Okay?
Unlawfully.
So the owner or any other person having lawful control of such property or reasonable notice prohibiting entry. Okay? So I'm asking you, can you please leave me?
I've not refused to leave. I was waiting on
Sounds
you
good.
to come back.
Sounds good.
I'm not refusing to leave
Okay,
at this
so
point.
also, just so you know, because there is a crime that was committed, okay, 132412, I believe. Let me just verify
Not
that.
gonna happen,
That
brother.
ways you
You're
understand.
almost about you. There's a big
Okay.
pile of it,
Okay.
and you're about to step in
Okay.
it. I would walk
Okay.
around it
Okay.
because you're going down the wrong
So,
path.
just so you know, 13-2412, it is unlawful for a person, after being advised that the person's refusal to answer lawful, to fail or refuse to state the person's
If I'm under arrest
full
or being
name,
accused of a crime.
detained. You are being accused of a crime, sir.
No, I did
Okay?
not commit a crime.
Please. So what I'm asking
Just
you
let
is
me
if
leave. You already got my name. You ran my information.
I don't have
well,
your name.
you don't have the right to it.
Okay. All right,
don't
cool.
have the right
Well,
to
I'm going to detain you now, okay? Physically detain you, okay? So now you do have to provide your truthful name and identity so that we can put you on a trespass log and issue you a criminal citation, okay? So this is what's going to happen. We're going to go back to my car, okay? I'm going to write you a citation for criminal trespassing, and then I'm going to release you. Do you have any questions, sir?
Well, are you ready for the lawsuit?
No.
That's
no,
what I'm asking you,
no,
because you'll be hearing about this. You can't legally detain somebody that hasn't committed a crime.
Okay. Do you have anything on you that's going to hurt me, poke me, stick me, or hurt me, anything like that?
I sure do not.
Do you have an identity, sir? Do you have any form of identity on you, sir? Okay.
You don't need my identity to trespass me.
Okay. Actually, I do.
No, you don't.
Okay, I do, sir.
If I come back, then it's a crime.
Okay.
You don't need, man, you don't know the law that much.
Okay.
You don't need the identity of somebody to trespass them.
Okay.
That is not how it works.
Go ahead and jump in here. So understand, you were lawfully detained. Okay.
No, I'm not. You're
Whether
missing the
you
mark,
believe
man.
whether
It's
you
no
believe
different
it
than
or
them
not.
saying if I was black
Okay.
and they don't want me
Okay.
in there.
Okay, boss.
It's the same thing. It's a right.
I hear you.
Leave my camera alone. Don't take off my camera, please. That's another violation. Don't take off my camera. Please leave my camera on me and leave it recording. Don't search through my pockets. Leave me alone. I do not consent to any
Give me
searches.
an evidence bag.
If you're just detaining me to write me a ticket, then why are you needing evidence?
Because I need to make sure that there's nothing on you that's going to hurt me, poke me, or stick me, sir. Anyone that
And I'm
comes in
in
the back of my
cuffs
car.
in the back of your car, yeah, I could be a lot of danger here. Man, this is a big violation, Burnias.
Okay.
This is huge. I committed no crime. I was nothing but calm and peaceful to
No, you
everybody
have
I
been,
talked to.
absolutely. You have been.
You
And I'm
cannot
not.
trespass me from a public place because I'm recording. That's a First Amendment right. It's protected by the First
hear you,
Amendment.
man. I hear you.
It's the freedom of press. And that's exactly what you're allowing them to do. You should be protecting my rights. Is your body cam on? You have a body cam?
Yes, sir. It's been recording this whole time, sir.
Because I'm going to FOIA request that as well.
Yeah, no problem, man. Like I said, my name is Burnias 443. Okay. All right. So
This is a First
I'd
Amendment
like to.
violation.
I'd like to let you go. Okay. Instead of
let me
booking
go.
you. Instead of
You
booking
really
you.
should.
Can you please listen to me so we can
I'm
get this
I'm
over
trying to
with?
help you.
Awesome. Well, help me by giving me your first and last name and information, so that they can write you a criminal citation and let you go.
What happens if I don't give you my name?
Then I'm gonna book you into the jail.
Okay,
as a
my
John
name is
Doe.
Shannon Parker.
Okay.
Because this is all going to be part of the lawsuit. Under threat of arrest and going to jail, you're forcing me under force to give you my name. So Shannon Parker. The same name that you got off my
What is your
registration.
date of birth? What is a good address for you?
That's all
Shannon?
you get. You get my first and last name and my date of birth.
Do you have a phone number that I could write down?
No.
Okay.
I'm
Do
identifying.
you currently live in Arizona?
I'm identifying right there.
Okay. Is that address on your registration valid?
I'm giving you what I'm supposed to, sir.
Okay.
I'm just respectfully,
Okay.
that's what I'm going to give you.
Sounds
I
good.
don't live in Arizona.
Okay.
no.
Okay.
I live in Texas. That just hurt my
I hear
arm.
you. If I issue you a criminal citation, do you promise to appear in court?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's going to be more for the lawsuit.
Awesome. Thank you. Give me a minute. Hi, ma'am. Beauty. Okay. Let me see your cup key. All right, Mr. Parker. I'm going to release these handcuffs so you can sign your criminal citation. Just as a warning, fail to do so will force me to book you into the jail.
That's
okay?
something I'm sure you'd love to do.
No, I wouldn't actually. You've been a really nice guy. It was nice meeting you. I hope you have the best day. Hang tight. Keep your. No, you were not. No, you're not. You're not.
I didn't even cuss it.
No, you did not. You did not, sir. You're absolutely right about that.
No need
Okay.
for the theatrics, but I guess it makes you look better in front of the people in there you work with.
Who's that? I don't care. I don't care about those people. That's not why I did this, sir. All right, come with me. No, you weren't. You weren't. But you weren't complying with your name and all that other stuff. Okay.
Okay,
so check this out, man. Check this out. Okay.
Don't
So
touch
this
me.
is okay. So this is a criminal citation.
Please don't
Okay.
touch me.
This is a citation for trespassing.
Okay.
Okay. They asked for you to leave. Your court date's going to be
Illegally, because I'm
court date's going to
filming.
be. Let me explain this, please. Okay. And that way we can conclude our contact. It's going to be next month on the 15th. This is as far as I can go at 11 o'clock. Okay? Signing the citation does not mean you're guilty. It just means that you promise to appear in court. Do you have any questions about this, sir?
Can I get somebody to look at my shoulder?
Oh, do you want the fire department?
Or something?
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
My shoulder is killing me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Can you sign here, please?
I'll sign with my left hand.
That sounds good. Sounds good. No, just right here. Sign it right there. There we go. Awesome. Hang tight real quick. And if you do me a favor, just kind of lean up against this thing here. Okay? Now have the fire department come and check you out, okay? Can you send the meds to this location? He's complaining of his shoulder hurting from being handcuffed.
Copy.
You guys don't even understand what that does. You got somebody who has a shoulder. I have to reach my 45.
Here's this property. All right, Mr. Parker, here's your criminal citation. It is up to you if you want to stay for the fire department. They are coming, okay? Would you like to wait in your truck, or would you like to wait here?
Wait right here.
Okay. Would you like for me to stay with you until they arrive?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Let's waste a lot of resources.
Sounds
over
good.
foolish
Sounds good.
actions.
Here is your items, okay? Hang tight here. We're going to be back
Please don't
here,
touch me.
okay? Come over here, guys. Muting.
A1.
You guys notice that by any chance? My trespass?
No, you didn't have it on you. It was in your pocket.
First Amendment.
I agree. I agree. I agree, sir. Okay. Sounds good.
Underline how foolish this was to do this to a person peacefully recording on a public place.
Looks like the snow melted off the mountain. No, there's still snow up there.
Wish you would have been nicer if you would have saw this.
No, I still would have asked for you to leave, sir. Yeah.
They asked me to leave.
Yeah. What do you do for work?
I'm getting into my personal affairs.
Okay. That's a nice hat you're wearing. Looks comfy. You got some Crocs on. Those Crocs.
Matches this, doesn't it? See,
those
starting to
Crocs.
get the big picture?
Those Crocs look super comfy, man. Super comfy.
Starting to get the big picture.
I really like that shirt too.
This?
Yeah.
This?
It's a nice shirt. It matches your hat. Yeah. Yeah. It looks nice. And I'm really digging your van, man.
Well, I do think that's genuine.
Yeah, I really do.
You're a man, it's hard not to.
Huh?
Actual testosterone in the paint, man.
Hey, listen.
Women hate it, though.
I grew up watching that show.
Me too.
You know?
Women hate it.
Do they really?
They freaking hate it.
I don't see why.
Men love it.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I didn't paint it for women.
Okay.
I
How
love
long?
women,
How
but it
long
wasn't
ago?
for them.
How long ago did you paint it?
About 3 years ago.
And it's all like matte black and. What did
Headliner.
What did it cost you?
Materials, about $2,000 and a whole lot of labor.
And you said it's bed liner, so it's scratch resistant and all that other stuff. That's good. It's gonna last you a long time.
Now, on another note, what's the difference between what I did and if I was black?
So, can I speak to you and then you just listen to me without interrupting me?
I will give you that.
Okay. So, understand something. If someone said, "Hey, it doesn't matter. Even though this is a library, they don't want you."
Closer, Gilbo. Let's get this nice and clear. I'm gonna FOIA the body cam.
No, you're fine. I don't have a problem speaking to you about what. Okay. How's it going,
I'm
man?
not gonna bite you. Come
How
on
are you?
closer.
I'm good. I'm
No,
good.
I'm not armed.
I know you're not armed,
Okay,
and
go ahead.
I'm here, so I feel comfortable
You're
where I
fine.
am,
Go ahead.
right? So the library asked for you to leave, okay? Upon asking you to leave, you need to leave. They don't have to give you a reason as to why they want you to leave. They just don't want you here, okay?
They
So,
can't do that.
okay, well, again, we'll find out, okay? So, yeah, but I don't want to talk about that anymore.
I'm sure you don't.
I
'cause
don't.
You know it
I don't.
stings.
Okay,
Just like my shoulder.
yeah,
You can't do that.
okay.
If it's
What
public
kind of
property,
shoes are those, man? Those look comfy.
If it's public property, they have to have a reason to tell you to.
Are those Crocs too?
Well, I can listen to you, but you
No.
can't listen to me, correct?
Those aren't Crocs. No. Watch yourself. Don't fall, man.
That's real professional. I listen to you, but you can't listen to me.
I've listened to you,
You're
sir.
talking over me.
I'm not talking over you. I was talking to this lady of yours.
Well, you're talking while I'm talking.
Okay,
She
go ahead.
didn't engage
I'm
you, you
I'm
engaged her.
I'm listening to you, sir. Go ahead.
When it comes to private property, you'd be 100% right. People can kick you off for whatever reason they choose. They can kick you off for anything. It does not matter. If a member of the public is in a public place, then it does begin to matter on why the trespass is happening. Because, let's say, for instance, they said he's black, or he has a cross on his shirt. We don't like Christian people in here. Anything of that, or he's transgender, or he's homeless, or whatever else. If they said, we don't really want him in here because of that, then at that point you would factor in the reason that they want that person trespassed. And if you're any good of an officer, you would look them straight in the eye and say, I can't trespass him because he's black.
Absolutely
I can't
agree.
enforce that.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry you're not comfortable.
I am
can't
agreeing.
do it.
I am agreeing with what you're
Okay,
saying.
okay,
Absolutely,
okay,
100%.
Let me finish my point.
Okay.
The First Amendment protects the freedom of press.
Okay.
It literally says freedom of press in the First Amendment of the Constitution.
Okay.
That's something you swore an oath to.
Yep.
And you should have told those people the moment that they said, well, we just don't like him recording.
Okay.
Watch these videos on YouTube and see what a real professional officer does.
Yeah.
He walks up to that person who's all triggered and bothered, and he says, you know what? He has the right to record in here. As long as he's not causing a disturbance
And
or
you do.
going behind any unauthorized places,
Yeah.
he has the right as a citizen of the United States to come in here quietly, take a picture, take a video, if he's not causing a disturbance. That's what you should have told him.
Absolutely agree with you. So
No,
you said something.
obviously you don't.
No, just listen to me. I listen to
go
you,
ahead.
okay? So you did cause a disturbance.
I did
They
not.
asked, well, that's subjective, right?
No, it's
so
not.
that
the
is
Supreme Court has
subjective.
ruled on it. You cannot make a constitutionally protected activity a disturbance.
Well, They
That
said,
would be saying if I walked in and I was
okay.
black and everybody got an
you
uproar,
you
that I
disagree.
caused a
You
disturbance.
disagree with
I'm
me.
trying to educate you,
Okay,
brother. This
sounds
is what
good.
I do.
Okay, and I believe
literally
you.
do
I
this.
believe you.
I'm trying to
I
tell you
believe
something. You
I
stepped
believe
in
you.
it.
I believe you.
You
so,
stepped in it,
so the
brother.
library says you were disturbing their
No,
peace. Okay.
you
With
gotta
that
ask
said,
it.
with
That's
that said,
subjective on their part. You should have said
well,
to
they're
them,
the
what did he
victims.
do?
They're the victims of a crime,
no,
sir.
No, because you're
Yeah.
taking sides. You should have walked in and said, okay, this is your claim. What actions
Okay,
did he do?
I agree. And
Did
that's
he
why
yell?
I came to talk to you.
Did he throw something?
I came to speak to you.
Did he karate chop somebody?
I came to
Did he-
speak with you.
Did he wave some kind of mace around? What did he do?
I came to speak
And if
with
they-
you, and you
well,
refused to talk to
listen,
me, right?
I'm listening. Listen.
Okay.
You should have asked the people there what disturbance did he cause. If they say, well, he's filming,
So
you
this
should
is the
have
fire
realized
department.
that that's not worth it.
This is the fire department. This is Mr. Parker, I believe.
Hey, I'm sure you haven't
his
forgot my name
shoulder,
that quick.
his shoulder is hurting.
I have a torn rotator cuff,
so,
and they
yeah.
muscled me with cuffs behind my back for really no reason. I wasn't threatening, but it's now my arm is stinging. And I got a boxer's fracture here, and I got into a fight years ago, and I tore my rotator cuff.
So it's
My arm is fine, this part's fine, but my shoulder is just burning. I just took an Advil, and I'm hoping that calms it down, like the inflammation or whatever the hell's going on.
My cool to touch you?
Yeah, you're cool to touch
So
me.
this is an old injury that's been...
Yeah, it's
turning
probably
into
like
right now.
12 years.
So what can you normally do with it? Can you normally go up, out, stuff?
Yeah, it's just, I can normally do all that except if it's prolonged. So that's the problem. Like if I'm sleeping or what happened here where it's twisted behind my back at this angle, then it starts burning.
Okay.
And that's what I'm facing right now.
So can we move it for me? See if we got any movement at all?
I got enough movement, but I'm scared if I try to drive out of here, I'm going to be in excruciating pain.
Yeah, don't do it.
Well, they're telling me I got to get out of here. I'm trespassing all this shit for nothing.
Is it okay if we take your vitals?
Sure.
All right, is that your
We're going to go
This
this
is my
arm
name
over
right
here.
here. Yes, sir.
We're going to go on this arm here.
It's starting to get better, though, honestly. I think even if I didn't take the Advil, just like when I sleep, if I move, then it stops feeling. I don't know if you ever had a torn anything, but this shit is not
Right there.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like a burn.
Yeah.
It's terrible feeling.
Yeah.
Sorry. Listen.
What's your birthday?
When I sleep up, so you probably know what you're doing.
How much you weigh
Can't say
about?
that about everybody here.
How much you weigh
I'm
about?
sorry.
How much you weigh about?
About 260.
About 260. Down by the side there. There you go.
Just relax it. Just get it pumped up.
Get your address, your home address?
I'm not going to disclose any of that around these people.
Okay.
Nothing against you. They already have my information even.
You think you want to go to the hospital and get checked out?
I think at this point I'm probably just going to check out of here because it's starting to burn less and less. My wife was more comfortable driving. I just have her driving, but
This is what.
yeah, I don't want to have her have any problems. If everything checks out decent with this, and I'm not going to push it further than this because I don't think there's anything they can do at the
There's
hospital.
nothing we can really see.
Yeah, with the rotator cuff. I can tell you this, if it wasn't getting better, I would have you guys take this. Because I don't know if there was some damage from something torn more or not. Because I haven't been put in cuffs in 20 years. I'm sure they looked at my record and see that. I'm not a violent person. I'm not a criminal. I would think that you're gonna get thrown in a cop car if you took a picture in public. Land of the free, guys.
What's your blood pressure normally around?
Sir, I don't know at the top of my head. I haven't taken it in a while, I probably should.
Okay.
But
Do
I
you take
don't.
any hypertension medication or
I
anything like
don't.
that?
I probably should. I need to walk more.
One of our other drop-down boxes is, do you know your primary insurance carrier, like Medicare,
I
Medicaid,
think
Blue
it's
Cross?
Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Okay. All right, get one more set of vitals. Just squeeze one more time.
Is that your writing hand also?
My right hand, yeah. My right hand and my dark brown hand. Say dark.
Dark tone. That's
I suck.
got you.
I used to be good before my arm got jacked up. I was actually third in the world in 07 in Las Vegas. Yeah, tournament in Las Vegas, and then I got into that fight and down a little bit. I'm still okay though. I could beat that guy.
Yeah, probably.
I wouldn't even know what darts like total points is. It like 300?
301.
Oh.
301, 501 in cricket are the most games played.
I suck at darts.
And you got overseas,
it's
it's right on the number.
501. Still
That's like a national standard.
Well, it's just the most popular game.
Most popular?
You know, that's what you're gonna find. How high is the pressure? Pretty high?
The pressure's a little bit elevated, but that's to be expected given the circumstances, stress, and any kind of tension in your body will bring that number up. But
All right,
Appreciate it,
Shannon.
gentlemen.
Yeah, so
You need something else from me?
yeah, so I think I told you the blood pressure's a little bit higher. You know, your rotator cuff. It could be due to like
The situation?
here. So we can get an ambulance if you like to go. If not,
I'm gonna, as long as I'm not burning in pain, man. I mean, I know I could
it doesn't mean you can't
lose a little weight and get my blood pressure under control. I know it's high.
It doesn't mean you can't get called back. You know what I mean? Later on, just not feeling better, feel a little bit different. You know what I mean? Like it's not like feeling like you start to call back or anything else. Something's like exceptional at a hospital here in town too. So they're on 347 just over the overpass on the right side.
Okay.
The high school.
You catching up? 347?
Yeah, 347. It's called exceptional.
Okay.
It's called exceptional. It's
Except
right
for we
over
can
the.
do that.
Yeah, exceptional. Outside of that, would just get your signature if you'd like not to go to the hospital. Then. Sure.
It ain't gonna be pretty.
Just saying that we came here, we checked you out, and then we want to go. Always just call back. All right. I hope
Thank
you
you
feel
for
better.
your time,
You're
gentlemen.
welcome. Have a good day.
Shannon, I hope you have a good night. Ma'am, it was nice meeting you as well. Be safe, okay?